Welcome back to Let's Play Digital Devil Saga. Last time we made it to the end of the Samsara tunnels, but before going on to the boss fight, I've taken us back to the very beginning of it because we have a red wall here. And I kind of misspoke when I said there wasn't any immediate things we wanted to destroy with it. We do want to destroy this, because this is where the field hunt is. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little ignorant of the location of this thing, because I actually have never bothered to do it before this Let's Play, and I actually found out there are some rather nice fringe benefits for doing so. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Now, for the time being, aside from the field hunt, behind this red wall is some treasure for us to grab. We'll come into this room here to find another ammo node. I do have an Estoma spray set, but we're still just not a high enough level to actually avoid the encounters. And hey, fusion cell. Now that actually sells for quite a bit of money, which will be a nice get when we get to the next vendor, which will be shortly. We actually do get one immediately after the boss for this area, so that's nice. Now, to get to the field hunt, we have to wrap around here. And go all the way around here. And after an encounter and some more walking, we are at the door to the field hunt. Now, I've already got my party set up for this. I've got Heat, Cielo, and Gale. I want Cielo in the middle so that he can potentially devour two Mitamas and get his mantra completely maxed out. And honestly, just from him alone devouring things, that should max out not just his, but the entire party's mantras. But I do actually want to kill as many of these Mitamas as possible for a very particular reason. These Mitamas are weak to Mazio, or, well, Zio skills in general, but Mazio is just the easiest and cheapest way to trigger the fear status. Now, I may actually have to cut this field hunt until I get a successful attempt, because unlike the previous field hunts, this one is actually really difficult to clear within the time limit that you're given. When I successfully did it, I only had like 5 seconds left, and that was after playing the whole thing basically perfectly, so we'll see how that goes. But we got weak demons in the vicinity. Why, of course we want to start a field hunt. This was the pièce de résistance, the whole thing that we were waiting for. Now, this is definitely an awkwardly constructed field hunt, because as you can see, it makes use of the winding corridors of the sewer to create a much more difficult and chaotic hunting space, but I have played it enough to figure out what is mostly the best way to go through it, and hopefully I can remember it very well, because it was yesterday, and I haven't practiced it before starting this recording. You know, I'm always prepared like that. You can see some on that other side, but we want to go this way first, because we got one here. And one that can really throw you off. If you don't do it this way, you're definitely going to fail, because there are two in here, and looping back for those just takes way too much time. Alright, I was at 46 seconds coming out of that door, which might not have enough time, but we'll have to see. But take these out. And as soon as we hit this last one, we want to just wrap around. Now, let's see. I forget which way we want to head, but I'm sure it becomes... Yes, we want to head this way. Hit these. And the next ones are right behind this door. Okay. And 13 seconds. Oof, this is cutting it tight. I might not make it. Let's see what happens, though. Right there. Alright, so, yeah, you do not get much time to do this. As you can see, there's a node on the other side there. We'll grab that in a bit. But, yeah. Now, fortunately, this is the first time I actually failed a field hunt on screen. If you fail a field hunt, as in you don't actually get to fight the Mitama, the weak demons come back immediately. So, there is nothing lost for screwing up. You can just keep trying until you eventually get it, which, yeah, that's unfortunate. I was just barely there, but didn't make it. So I will cut ahead to when we actually complete it, so see you there. Oof, just barely, only 2 seconds left there. But we've got Sakimitama. Now, despite what you might think, them being yellow and all, these guys are actually weak to Zio, which is a nice way for the game to throw you off. Although it's not like you can even know that before getting into this fight. Alright, so we're gonna have Cielo Devil's Feast, and like I said, just devouring 2 of these guys should absolutely get him maxed out on his mantra, but we're going to try and devour as many of these guys as possible. Alright. Tempted to save that one for Cielo, but he should be fine. Okay. This is what I really want, is just get at least 3 of these guys. Okay, sweet. And with AP Divide set up on everyone, we should be good to max out everybody. Yep, here we go. Alright, actually managed to kill them all. There's a very good reason for why I wanted to kill them all. Not just for the AP. Look at that money. That is almost 360k right there. That is a lot of money. Will give us a good nest egg to get more mantras as we go into the next area. And I did spend what I had left to just get some random mantras on everybody for them to learn. But, of course, the real goal here was to get Cielo maxed out on Dekija, Dekunda, and I guess he's got Xanadu if I ever end up needing that, though I probably will not. Now, off-screen, I am going to set up a specific party for the boss, and I'll do my best to outfit them with the best skills, or at least what I feel are the best skills for the occasion. Alright, Cielo's looking not too bad. As a matter of fact, yeah, also a lot of experience. Pretty good there. Nice. Before I forget, we got that power noise in the previous video, so I want to just use that on Gale real quick. Bring his damage up a little bit. And you know what, let's use this MP noise on Cielo. He needs it a lot more than Surf does. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, Anti-Demon Field has faded. You know what, I'll probably throw down another one as soon as we get out of here. Obviously, you can't get into encounters in the field hunt, but I'm gonna cut ahead to the other side of the hallway. You notice that when we first broke the red wall, there were 2 doors. Gotta take the other door to get to that node right across the way there. So I will cut ahead to when we get there and meet you there. Alright, now wasn't that an impressive magic trick? I just went through the door, and suddenly I'm on the other side, but no reprieve from the encounter rate, unfortunately. Now in this node, we get an attack mirror. That's okay. I don't really use those too often. Alright, so once again, I'm going to cut ahead. This time we'll be heading back to the end of the tunnel so that we can get into the boss fight. And I'm going to set up my party for the fight off screen, so I'll meet you there. Alright, and here we are. Got a couple more corpses to check before we get to the end. Well, I'm not above robbing the dead. Not that it's a particularly good item that we got from him. Well, 2 items at least. 2 rations. 50 HP, not exactly going to make or break you at this point in the game. In fact, it's more likely to break you if you count on it. Ouch. Also, I've set up new mantras, and I decided I'm going to have Cielo and Surf work on Calm Spirit right now, because we've really hit the end of the rope for what Medea can do with us. It's still decent enough healing, but if I want to get us like fully back in the fight, we're going to want Medea Rama, and I definitely don't want to spend 2 turns casting it. And if I want to get it maxed out quickly, I can just, you know, mess around until another field hunt is ready. But here we go.
This must be it. Lupa.
Wait. It's not the same anymore.
Like Janana. Sarah, can't you help?
I don't think I can. It's too late. I can't do anything now.
Well, if you didn't see this coming, you're not very genre savvy, but yes, Lupa has gone berserk, so we have no choice but to take him on. Now, like the last fight we had against, was Rahu for, Mick, there are multiple targets for this fight, and it's right, center, left, relative to his own positioning, so this is his right head, even though it's on our left. So, the way you want to tackle this fight, the right and the left heads are weaker than the center one, but you absolutely do not want to kill both of them before you kill the center one, or this fight becomes a heck of a lot harder. Now, I've set up Cielo with Makakaja, the ultimate buff for your offensive needs because it increases your magic damage. And we're going to focus on the right head, since that's the one that can counter our buffs and debuffs. Ah, man, I never get tired of seeing the kind of damage Surf is capable of. Ice Repel there, but that is okay. We have Pterodine. You do not want to bring fire spells, because obviously fire is what he is good with, and he'll just nullify that. We'll set up another Makakaja, and we'll do Pterodine. That little Tarunda buff, he shouldn't be hitting too hard, so... Okay. Yeah, not quite as effective, but we should be able to do decent damage with Hellfang also. Yeah, not too bad. That wasn't even with any buffs. Now, he's lowered our defense. We're going to want to counter that, and this is why I wanted to get Dekunda. Let's just take that right off. There we go, we're in fighting shape. And for going forward, you're going to be coming across a lot of bosses that throw out nasty buffs and debuffs, so we want to have some kind of counter to that, and we don't want to be doing a combo skill every time. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm probably going to want to have Surf do some healing for his turn. And we'll want to Deikaja off that attack buff that he just, or that buff that he just gave himself. Alright. Let's just, get rid of that. We'll do this. And let's just pass and Dekunda off that evasion buff. But yeah, as you can see, he's pretty heavy on those buffs and debuffs, which is why I wanted these skills for this fight. Definitely don't want to waste time having two characters waste their turns getting those things taken off. Actually, you know what? Let's do another Makakaja here. And let's Bufudine this guy. Alright, good like gravy. Now, next we're going to want to focus on the center head, and let's get rid of that attack buff on him. I suppose I could have had Gale use Tarunda there, but Deikaja is slightly cheaper, I guess. Oh, had no effect. Right, this has the additive way of buffs and debuffs working. Oof, that's unfortunate. Thankfully, he decided to be an idiot. Let's just make Diorama here. We need the full healing. I don't mind spending the 2 turns for that. Now we're going to focus on the center head. If you kill the left head after taking out the right head, then the center head will start using Dragon Eye to give himself 4 press turns, and will start spamming a bunch of nasty physical attacks like Gate of Hell, which has a chance of stoning your entire party, which is why I set up Gale with Death Resist, in case he started doing that, because Stone is classified under the Death element. Alright, but we should be able to just start nailing this guy with powered up Ice Magic, and this will definitely deal much more damage than Hell's Fang would. I believe the center head resists physical attacks. I'm not really sure if there's any special properties to Rend or not. And now that we've got Makakaja fully set up, let's just have Cielo start chipping in with elect-boosted Ziongas. Oh, and he's down. Alright. Got a little dicey at the center there, but otherwise this was a fairly easy fight. Now, if all 3 heads are active, they can use a special combo skill called Purithagon. I forget how to say it. If I saw it spelled out, I could probably say it better. But we took down the right head before it even felt like doing that. Alright. There we go. Wow. Nice damage. That fight can actually be really brutal if you're not prepared for it, but I had a good idea of what to use for it. Alright, some decent level ups.
You can't fight the hunger forever. Once it takes over, nobody can help you anymore. That's why God said, this cycle of sadness must not continue. But
Please, devour me.
Lupa. What shall I tell your child?
Tell him to become a man of honor. He'll be carrying an olive leaf.
Your honor does not die with you. I will find your son. Be you angel or demon, you will surely regret giving me this cursed power!
And it looks like Gale has finally awoken to his emotions. He is trying his hardest to suppress them for so long, but it looks like Lupa's words finally struck a chord. So, now all our party are fully awakened to themselves. So it looks like Ajna has gotten a new base. Don't worry, didn't plan on it. Oh, you guys. So smug even when you lose. That does seem a little odd, Gale. Do you really think it was the Karma Temples doing that this whole thing happened? That seems kinda at odds with their own mission. Anyway, within Ajna, we've of course got another large Karma Terminal, so let's just hit that and restore ourselves real quick. And of course, we've got a vendor. Let's see, what's the solar noise phase like? It's waning right now. Well, let's talk to everybody. Seen it before, huh? Looks like Sarah's becoming a little more oblique. I wonder if she's remembering anything. Baron Omega or Colonel Beck, whatever he prefers. Alright, let's just mess around until the solar noise phase waxes to max. Alright, so thankfully Ajna is a much more interesting area than the Samsara tunnels. And of course my anti-demon field has faded, but it's not like Astoma sprays are going to help us in the new area, because we've got even more strong enemies to deal with. Well, at least the game keeps us on our toes. But yes, Ajna is one of the more unique dungeons in the game, and definitely a lot more fun to go through than the Samsara tunnels was. I'll have to take a good look at how much money we have after we sell off all these cells. God, I hate that turn of phrasing. Almost to max. But one thing in particular I want to work towards is after I get Medea Rama maxed out, I want to start working towards Agidine on a couple characters. Probably go for it on Surf and Gale, since they can do the best damage with it. Actually, I want to bring Heat into the party for now. We'll bench Cielo for the moment. Heat doesn't have shared karma yet, so I need to let him get some actual fighting in if he wants to stay up on levels. We'll keep Surf and Gale in, because they are behind on levels. Alright, and one more phase. There we go. Alright, let's see how much money we're going to get out of this. Alright, sell off the fusion cell? Yeah, almost 200k there. Not bad. That can get us a few tier 3 mantras. Logic cells are also pretty good. Theory cells, of course. That's a good supply of organic cells also. And then one diddly quantum cell. And of course, since we've sold a bunch of those, we probably got some new inventory to check out, so let's see what they got for us. Coming in this time, we get the Graven image, which is basically an infinite use diorama, like the Graven shard. I don't really like it, it's not that good. Chakra elixir is a bit more interesting. This is an infinite use chakra drop, but it can only be used in battle. 50 MP just isn't really enough at this point, so I don't really like this item that much. It was a lot better in Nocturne, where 50 MP, even towards the end of the game, was still an appreciable amount. But that's all we got. I may as well just buy a quick set of Astoma sprays. Okay, enough mucking about. Let's actually get into the new dungeon. Go through this door. Huh, it looks like some kind of manor. Almost like a castle, even. Died on that day. Definitely is out of step with the rest of the area. Well, the only way to find out more about it is to actually go in and see what this place...
Today we all came here to the beach. Oh, come on, that was boring. Spice it up a little. Like this. Hey there, this is Sarah. The ocean makes me feel so free. Like that, you know?
Stop messing around, you guys.
Idiot, you're blocking me. Get your damn mop head out of the way. Oh, you want a piece of me?
Come on.
Oh, dumb bastard.
Let's go,
come on.
guy. Come on.
Stop acting like children.
Guys, we're still recording. Hey, come join the rest of us. Hello. Today we all... Hello. Today we all came here to the beach. Hello.
Well, now, that was a fairly odd scene. Wonder what that all meant. Anyway, the Brute's base. Let's just talk to this guy over here. Wonder what that could mean. Alright, so in this Grand Hall, I don't think we can get into encounters. First order of business is there's another large Karma terminal here, so we just want to hit this one real quick. Alright. Just in the interest of getting that set. And now, let's take a look at what we got here. So we got these Shafts of Light, and they each have a colored object in them. Let's see, for this one, let's take green to start with. Let's see where this takes us. Alright, so, east side of the mansion, you say? Well, there's two doors on the east side. Let's take the bottom one first. Alright, so as you probably figured out, if we touch one of these objects, it changes the layout of the mansion. And the game will point you in the direction of where what you actually want to find is from changing the layout of the mansion. Though you can access more areas than you'd expect after changing the formation. Alright, so new enemy here. This is Hanuman. Let's just take a quick look at what he can do. Odds are I'm just gonna have Surf annihilate him. Alright, he's weak to Charm, which we don't have. The Fizz, whatever. Alright, we're not going to be able to pass to Surf's turn, so let's just take some shots at this guy. Oof, pretty powerful attack there, but we should be able to just destroy him with this. There we go. And now that I'm thinking about it, I am going to want to do some retooling of my skill sets. Surf should be fine for what he has right now, but let's see. I want to get Gale set up for hunting again, so we'll give him AP Divide and Iron Stomach. And we'll just see what is useful as we come across more stuff. And actually, Heat should more or less be fine on what he's got. Just gonna throw in Bufala, give him more coverage, and there we go. Alright, let's continue on our way. Okay, believe we want to wrap around this way. And we'll enter this room. I just realized I still got Devil's Feast set. For general use, especially on Heat and Gale, we'll want Consume instead. Much better than banking on the random kill chance. Although they both have Ingest, which is the high odds version. Haven't really experimented with that too much, and we don't need Ice Boost. As a matter of fact, we aren't going to need Tarunda either, so again, let's just emphasize getting some coverage going. Alright, got a small terminal here. Does not look like there is much else in here. We'll make a quick safety save. Just because I do not remember... There are 3 bosses waiting for us at the various areas that we can go to, although I kind of forget which one has what. The only one I remember offhand is which one the red one has. And I'm definitely going to want to do some hunting to build towards that one. Okay. Let's get on out of here. And does not look like there's anything else of note here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see here. Do want to actually set Argilla up with something. We're just going to slap every Void skill on her. So if we ever come in a situation where I need a particular Void if I want to get through a fight easily, we can just have her... Actually, since I got these, may as well go for the best available. And... We'll throw Void Death on there. Alright, that should be good. And Cielo, he's set up okay. Alright, I got them on hand to deploy in case that we come across any emergency situations. Alright, what waits us beyond this door? Oh, you know it, pal. Alright, Isis. Okay, this fight shouldn't be too difficult, although I do forget what she's weak to. What I do know is that do not use physical attacks on her. That will not end well. Alright, that's not too bad. But Pterodine should be where the real damage is at. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And, I guess, Aguilau. Now, as you can see, her gimmick is that she calls in reinforcements. We'll just do this. We'll try and take them out one at a time. Alright, that one's almost down. That would be pretty nasty if Argilla was in the party, but she was not, so we are fine there. Alright, that's one down. Let's just take care of this one now. I believe the center one is the only one that calls reinforcements, but we're about to test that theory. Nope, I was wrong. As usual, but hey, can't be an expert on everything, now can we? If it turns out that they can endlessly call in reinforcements, then what I'll do is I'll swap in Cielo and start throwing Makakajas up, and we should be able to do some pretty good damage off of that. It honestly may be worthwhile to just have Heat pass his turn and let Surf do all the work, and as a matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's use a medical kit here, just to stave off any potential death on Heat's part. Okay. And hit him with Pterodine again. Yeah, unfortunately, in situations where Heat can't use his physical attacks, doesn't really have much to offer. His basic punch is a lot more potent than any amount of magic that he can cast. Almost there. Okay, and no reinforcements either, so this next Pterodyne should just take her out. Good stuff. Not too bad. Probably not the cleanest way I could have done that fight, but good enough. Ooh, that is some impressive money for what was a really straightforward fight. Always appreciate more level ups. Looks like the negative energy on this side of the building is gone, but it was not Varen's. You can still feel some hatred radiating through this building. Well, we still got more rooms to search. Now, even though I'm in the correct area for this configuration, there are some offshoot areas that have some treasure and stuff that you can go to, even if you don't have the configuration that takes you to where you need to be. But we'll save that for next video. Alright. So, I think what I'll do is off-screen, I want to max out Calm Spirit on both Cielo and Surf, and then I want to get them set towards working on Agudine, and I should be able to get that done relatively quickly. So, when we come back, I'll have that taken care of, and we'll resume exploring the Brute's base. But, until then, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, as soon as it saves, goodbye.